What's up, guys? It's your girl Rivah, and I'm back again with another video. If you're new to this channel, hi, my name is Rivah. It's very nice to meet you. Before we get into this video, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. And as I always say, make sure you guys leave your comments in the comment section down below. It does not matter how you feel about this video. We all want to talk about it. Also, if you're not following me on Instagram, follow my Instagram. It's at RIVAH_JORDON, and we're gonna go ahead and jump right into the video.
Why do you think black men are the only group of men that get criticized for dating outside their race?
They're not.
Who else is?
Twins.
Everybody
Asians.
does.
Anybody
It's
else?
just
White
more
men.
widely publicized.
Anybody else?
For black
It's
men.
more aggressive.
It happens
So-
to every.
I think you feel it's more
I feel
aggressive
like-
because you're in the group.
Yeah, true, but
But how would y'all know about other groups? Y'all not in those groups either. So how would you know what they think?
No, I'm pretty sure.
I have to be a math teacher to know how to do math.
No,
Now
I'm
y'all
pretty
wait, talking about now y'all eyes work. But before when I asked y'all about the
working.
how most women are, some women are. Now y'all only talk about
I
yourselves.
didn't say we were
I-
Now
blind.
y'all
I-
only talks about yourselves.
Listen,
Now your eyes work all of
I
a sudden,
see
right?
things on social media, and I know other people that are not black. It happens.
And they be complaining.
So do you want to
I have
honest
friends that are not black.
Do you want to honest state?
You just said you ain't have. Okay, all right, go ahead.
You want to honest
Go
state?
ahead, yeah.
So
yeah.
basically, I feel like the only reason why black men get villainized more for dating outside of their race is because they don't shut up about it. It's more so like, yeah, I had to go out here and date this chick and date that chick because black women don't do this, they don't do that. When truly, honestly and truly, leave us out of it. Then who you want? But no, the minute you bring us into it and then you start getting backlash for, oh, now everybody attacking me. No, you could have dated whoever you wanted to date and leave us out of it.
So what y'all
Nobody
saying?
care
What
about
y'all
us.
saying that?
Nobody
What you saying?
cares.
Y'all don't hear black women saying, "Get you a white man, leave these black niggas alone."
I've seen it.
All right, so I mean, so it's
Niggas
the
ain't
same
But
shit.
thing.
that's a reaction to
Niggas
black
don't
men
react.
already.
That's not a reaction.
Oh.
Okay, no. So first of all, I like that they called them out about like, okay, like we were talking about a different topic and you had nothing to say, and now we're talking about this topic and all of a sudden you're so sure, because we see women do that all the time, right? Like if we're talking about this and we're only talking about this point, you want to run around, ring around the rosy, go over here, go over there to deflect, So I like that. Now, what the lady said that has her hair wrapped about it's because they don't leave black women out of it. Now, vice versa, he's saying, well, you don't see women doing the same exact thing, and they're saying it's a reaction to what black men are doing, and that is not true. I think that it's just, okay, the point that she made about they're saying that people who talk about it and say that they have to do that because of the lack thereof or the issue that's going on with their own women, it's the same exact thing that women are doing when they talk about the men. They bash their own men, say that our men are this, our men are that, our men ain't this. You need to go get you a Todd, or you need to go get you a this, or you need to go get you a that. So it's the same exact thing that people are doing. So I don't know why they're trying to make it any different, because it's literally the same thing.
Other women
It's
of
not
other
a
cultures
reaction.
on a
It's
pedestal.
not a reaction.
Yes, it is. It
Reaction.
most definitely is a reaction.
So would y'all say that's the majority of black men or the minority of black men that speak negatively about black women? Because I admit it does happen, but do y'all think that's the majority or the minority?
I think it's a minority. I've had plenty of relationships with black men that love black women.
I
down.
think most black men love black women, but I'm not gonna lie to you. It's kind of hard to talk to a black woman without getting attacked or abused verbally, physically. Listen, let me tell you why. Because look,
physically spicy.
yo,
So, okay, I like what he said is true. I mean, it's definitely the minority, right? It's not going to be the majority. That's just not even a thing. But I think that's true. I think, I'm pretty sure that I looked at it, that based on the percentages, like, they actually prefer to be with their own kind. Black men prefer to be with black women. Now, when we hear about the modern dating world and all this kind of stuff, I've heard even other people complain about their own, right? I've heard white men come on my platform and say, it's not just black men that are going through this. We're going through this too, because we have our own issues with our women who have the same exact kind of like mindset. You know what I'm saying? So, but I do personally feel like when it comes to black men that are dating out, that they are penalized more, or it is a thing, once they get rich, they're going to switch, and all this kind of dialogue around the situation, like they're supposed to be forced to stay within their race. But in actuality, it's like you can't keep somebody, right? Like you can't, if this man is not having any luck, or if he's not having any success with dating, the women who are around him, and then he ventures off, and then it's like, oh, what are you doing over there? But at the end of the day, you didn't want him, right? Or you weren't treating him a certain way, or you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I think it's to each their own, to be honest.
It happens because of the trauma they had with their father.
But it's the same for men.
It's the same trauma y'all got.
Look,
Tiffany broke your heart when you were
in
17.
6th grade,
Now
and you 35, and I'm dealing with that. And you talking about the backlash and the trauma since we got here.
No, but Tiffany breaking his heart in when he was 17, that's not gonna affect just how he treats a black woman. That's gonna affect how he treats any woman based off of what happened. That's just how he's gonna maneuver with women, regardless of the race. It's not gonna be because of she was this, that now. No, if a man is heartbroken, that's just going to affect how he treats women and deals with women. Period, so that he doesn't feel that pain anymore.
Do y'all know?
Do women even come into relationships without trust issues?
No. Men?
Yeah, men do.
Yeah,
Men do.
I give you an even playing field. Where you go from that, that's up to you.
You've
Listen,
been cheated on?
Yes, I have.
So you come into every relationship.
I called my nigga's house and the bitch answered the phone. Yes.
Okay. So you go into a new relationship and
listen, I give you a chance to hang yourself.
Yep. That's what you should be doing.
That's what
every time you meet a new person, it's a clean slate.
I can't speak for everybody else. I'm very conscious about it. I can't speak for everybody else.
Yeah.
Because that's not your fault.
You're not.
You didn't get
your
that
eyes don't
answer.
work. Your eyes don't work now. So I mean, you only speak for yourself now. That's cool.
Listen, I know a lot of people that do that. I don't do that. I'm very conscious of it.
Okay, so we talking about the collective. We
Yeah,
can
a
talk
lot
about
of
y'all
people do
personally.
that.
We can take y'all on dates and get to know y'all
Trauma.
personally. But
Tigo, you don't do that neither?
I mean, you could have did
come
that
back
if
to a
you went to the
relationship,
picnic last
trust
weekend,
issues.
but you was missing. So, I'm
Ari,
just saying.
you don't do that either?
Do what?
Come into a relationship with trust issues?
Nah, I give you enough rope to hang yourself with. Like I said, throw knives. 'Cause I play with knives.
I'd rather be by myself before I start a new relationship with somebody else and just be like, nah, because the last nigga did X, Y, and Z.
Like,
so you might be doing that.
I
I'll
don't
just
like
stay alone.
projecting on people.
Okay. All right.
Well, I personally feel like definitely like black men are definitely criticized way more. I'm not, even if they say nothing or not, because Kanye ain't never say nothing negatively about black women, but y'all always talk about the fact that he with Kim Kardashian, right?
Because he went for a black girl in a white girl's body, and it was super blatant. Like, no.
Okay, hold on a second. I also want to just touch on the fact that he said that black men are way more criticized. They did make a point. They said that, other races are also criticized. And I don't feel like that is widely true. I don't feel like it's even a thing, because if it's strict in other races that they are not going to date outside, they don't, right? They just don't. The people that you see doing that, more times than not, they come from families that are very open-minded, very free people. You'll see them like literally like, I saw, for example, this white man who was marrying like an African woman. He's like in a whole African attire at the wedding. Like, they're very, people who are very accepting, more times than not. That's just me being, because if they're strict on that policy of like, we're not dating outside, you are not going to see it. It's like going to be something extremely rare that you see. So I don't feel like they are as criticized as our men, for sure. Now, do we see our men outside dating random races a lot? I feel like, I feel like they have different options. And to be honest, I'm just gonna keep it 100. Like, our men are the ones that are the most wanted, like very much wanted from every single race. They all want to be with that strength and the power of the black man. So, and they respect it, right? Like, they see the energy, they feel the energy, and the women want to be attached to it. So I'm just saying. Now, what she's saying about calling Kim a black girl in a white girl's body, I think this is absolutely absurd. Absolutely absurd.
Because the thing about
reason to be mad at a man?
Because the thing about the
Kanye's been
Kardashians,
offensive before Kim.
the thing about the Kardashians and the Jenners is
to
that
people,
they
period,
literally
just to
have
society.
black
All right, so now
women
y'all
on their
moving the
wall.
goalposts. You just said now that they was bashing black women. Now he didn't bash back. Oh, well, he's dating a
Woman with a black physique.
Come on, y'all moving the goalposts every time.
It's not a goal.
And y'all only do that to black men. Y'all don't do that to no other groups of men.
Well, I don't like other groups.
What
of men.
other
It don't matter.
It does.
It don't. What other groups of men? What you mean? What other groups of men?
What other groups of men are out here like I'm gonna date a white woman with a black woman's body?
It doesn't matter. They out there. They out there dating. It doesn't matter what their preference is. Like
only thing I can say, I'm gonna agree with the point Aubrey first made. I don't give a fuck.
Just leave me out of it.
Just don't
leave me out of it.
Don't talk about me. Do what you want to do.
But that's not true, because if he dated a woman and you said, I don't care who you date, just leave me out of it. He did leave you out of it, and now you guys are going into the conversation like, oh, look how he had to get a white girl to have a black girl body. Like, what are you even talking about? Like, what are you even talking about?
Not talking about you. He talking about that black woman he had experiences with. It's not about you.
So the one spoiled it for the many, right?
But that happens with everybody,
yes or no?
though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
the one spoiled it for the many, right? That's cool. Live your life. Why do you need to put it out there that you don't want to date black women because you don't like their hair, you don't like their attitude, you don't like the... That's fine. Everything that comes to your mind does not need to be said.
That, but if you're saying attitude is a personality. I'm not talking about like pointing out something about their hair or their body or whatever the case may be. But if you find peace in another race, you know what I'm saying? Like,
y'all clapping now, but y'all clapping now. Let Odell Beckham fucking take a picture with a fucking white woman. Y'all gonna be on a shade room. Not y'all, because y'all perfect. Y'all
the race defines the person
on the team that he likes, but that's a story.
The problem is
Kyrie Irving never said nothing about black women. He dated a white woman. Y'all on shade room. Oh, that he hate his mother and all that. Come on, stop this. Like,
but we said the same thing, man. Like, if you gonna date outside your race, you shouldn't bring down your own race because you dating outside your race.
That's fair. That's absolutely fair. But like you said, it's the minority of men that y'all want to say, oh, these black men do that all the time. It's a minority. You mentioned one.
Okay, look, I'll give you an example. Serena is with a white guy, right? Mm-hmm, yes. Mm-hmm. I don't see her getting beat down. Like,
she's actually ass queen. Yeah, you get what you deserve.
I'm just using that as an example.
That's a perfect example, because that is so true. You'll never hear nothing about that. No backlash, no problems, no drama, nothing. You don't hear nothing about that. That's so true. And what he just said about, like, you know, the dragging them and like, you know, you be on the comments talking about like, oh, he hate his moms and his this and his that. It's so true. I feel like there is a large portion of women who will go out there and have such a vocal opinion about who this person is with, and they don't know anything. They don't know the story. They don't know the situation. They don't know why he's with her, why he loves her, why he whatever, and they just make it a big problem or make it a big issue. But then at the end of the day, you guys are the same ones saying that they ain't nothing, they not worth it, you don't love them, you don't want them. So that's so true. And I do agree. You do not have to bash your own at all to venture off and to be with somebody else. I 100% agree with that. Like, full-hearted agree with that. And I can even say, for example, in my comment section, I see you know, certain videos and stuff like that. I see men commenting, black men commenting, and they say, I love black women so much. But based off of my experiences, I hate that I go through this with the women that I've dated. So I think that there is a genuine love coming from that side. And I don't think it's like you're going to have a small portion of people who hate themselves, whether you're a woman or a man. It doesn't matter. But I feel like with women, it's like you want them, but you don't want them. I want them, but then I don't want nobody else to have them, but then I don't want them because I want to be able to treat them however I want to, but then I still want them to. It's like crazy.
You're going based on what you're seeing here on social media.
But aren't y'all going based on what?
I don't be on social media.
Now it was on social media.
Barely.
Now it's barely.
I'm not letting that one down. Because when she was trying to date black men, they was calling her all types of manly, and she mad.
Okay, and black women called certain black men.
No, when she dated black men, they was not just trying to call her all types of men. That's not true. She was in a relationship with Common for a long time, like, and what was the problem with that? Like, that's who she was with. So I don't understand how she's trying to say that the men that she dated, the black men that she dated, everybody was trying to call her manly. Everybody like whom?
Dirty, and all this.
Bombs, Dusty, like.
If you look Dusty,
what are you talking about?
Wait, who was
she had all the high pedestal dudes. Common, Drake.
She's so like buff and whatever.
She was dating a black.
No, but she's saying that's two. Common and Drake. So 2 people. She's like, oh, so what? That's only 2 people. What do you mean? Like, these are people who are like, oh my gosh. You see, it's like the never satisfied thing. It's like a never satisfied thing.
She was dating a black dude from ATL.
Oh, was she dating Jackie Long?
Yeah, Jackie Long. She was dating Jackie Long before she married the white dude.
Men, and they were questioning.
Are you basing it off of social media that y'all don't look at?
No. I said that for me.
Ain't nobody else say that, but we all. When one black woman says something, it applies to all of us.
When you said, "Yeah, I get my answers from social media."
That's not what I said.
You did.
I said I said
we'll pin that point out for you.
Things on social media, but I'm not that active on it.
No. Now you're saying you're active. You say you've seen stuff on social media.
Sir, can we rewind the tapes?
Yeah, we will.
Instant replay.
Sir, bring me that.
I can't.
That's not what I said.
No,
Okay.
but they were literally calling her all types of men. And even still, she's married to a white dude, and she's still being called a man. So it's just
so what's the difference?
People.
Not black men.
Yes.
Okay, but also by black women, correct?
Maybe not the
No. The real question.
black men, but
Are black women also calling her a man?
So, all right.
Yes.
Now she don't know. Like,
don't do that.
What I saw was a lot of black men.
But did you ever see a black woman call her a man? Because I've seen it. So I don't want you to sit here and lie and say they don't do it.
Okay, but the same way you say that, I'm saying that I saw men calling her a man.
I said both. I agree,
So
but
Megan
you're just curving it.
Megan said it's a minority of black men calling her a man, right? That's what you just said, right?
Yeah.
So why does that justify her dating a white man? Because if a majority is not like, oh my God,
I don't
Serena
think
LaGuard, like why is that?
And
Why
let's not
she
even eliminate the point that black women is calling her a man as well. So
I don't think it justifies, but she found somebody she's happy with.
Every
And she's
question
not
that has
dragging
been
black
asked
men
can
down
be
in the
debunked.
process to be happy. She's just happy.
neither was Drake or Common. Like, you know what I'm saying? You saying Drake and Common wasn't dragging her down.
they love that ass.
It's a nice
This
ass.
is true. It's a good
You know what I'm saying?
So just moving the like they said, just moving the goalpost to make a point, and the point was not even made because it had no validation. And I think it's okay. This is my final thoughts because I feel like this video is kind of like all so much emotion going on within this conversation. My final thoughts about this video is this: black men are held to a higher standard by their own women. In every regard. Like, they want him to be everything. Like Superman, and if you can't do this, if you can't bring water from the moon, if you can't do all of this stuff for me, then you're not worth it. But then when another person deems them worthy, then you have an issue with it and you have a problem with it because it's like, oh, what about me? But at the end of the day, the woman who he's with, okay, and let's just be 100%. The woman that he's with was willing to be agreeable, was willing to get on his page, was willing to listen to him, understand him, be caring, be nurturing, be feminine, okay? Not challenge him, not challenge his masculinity, whoever that woman is, right? And now they have a stable relationship, or if we want to talk about like finances or whatever, they're having, this big and beautiful, elaborate lifestyle, but to be honest, you missed out on that because how you came to the table wanting all of these things and this person grew with them or whatever the situation is or met them where they are, but was the perfect balance for them. But you'd rather complain about somebody else being the balance and think about like, what is it that we're not doing? Or what is it that we're lacking? Or what self-reflection should we be making? That's number one. Number two, I feel that you should be worried about who wants you. Okay, I don't feel like if somebody else is going out and they have a type or they're dating out or whatever, pay attention to the men that you are with and treating them well, treating your black man well. If you feel like, oh, you only want to be with a black man, treat your black man well, right? Be a nice balance for your man. Focus on who wants you. We shouldn't be focusing on everybody who's going somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Focus on the men that you encounter, having great relationships and positive relationships with them instead of talking about what everybody else is doing when it's not even something that will affect you. How can you talk about Kanye when Kanye don't even know you? Like, it would never be you against her because he doesn't even know who you are. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my opinions on that. I want to know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I know that this is like a subject that's kind of touchy when it comes to like the divestors and all that kind of stuff. Let me know what you guys feel about this in the comment section. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. And if you're not following me on Instagram, follow my Instagram. It's at RIVAH_JORDON. And make sure you guys let me know, like, do you feel like that black men are, held to a higher standard when it comes to them dating outside their race? or do you feel like it's equal everywhere? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Mwah! Love you.